Okay, hello everybody. This is the euro dollar market analysis for the last week of June weekly chart. So, of course, Greece is much in the news right now, as we actually still don't know exactly what's going to happen. It looks like the IMF and the European Bank is playing hardball with the Greek and trying to dictate um, basically not only the concession but how they need to be done and how they need to run their country, which of course makes it very difficult for them to do so. So today we have the announcement that there will be a referendum in Greece to basically see if the Greek people will accept the sort of agreement that they have with the central banks and the different creditors. That will happen on the 5th, next week, next Monday, actually. No, Sunday, I believe. And so we have another week of indecision as far as what's gonna happen. It looks like when the Greek try to make concession, the bank are coming back with even more condition, which makes it a bit hard for them. There's a lot of stake for Greece, but also for the world economy, because obviously an exit of Greece of the eurozone could have some impact for Italy, Spain, and Portugal. So if that happens, I think that the international banking system is going to try to punish Greece heavily, just to make sure that the other countries decide to not do the same thing. Because if Italy or Spain or Portugal try to get out of the euro, it's going to be hard to maintain the currency. So hopefully um, there will be an agreement, and Greece is going to stay in the euro or in the eurozone. But right now we actually don't know for sure what's going to happen. That's why the market are very indecisive and basically extremely volatile. But the euro is not able to maintain his initial push up, as far as we can tell, and I think that we'll have some direction after an agreement. An agreement is set. The announcement of the referendum happened today. It's Saturday. The market are more or less closed, so hard to tell what's going to happen on Monday. Probably same of what happened last week. A lot of volatility and not much direction. The weekly chart. So so as we don't know, we have to look at the chart and see where are the best place to see opportunities. And we can see that on the weekly chart, the currency has basically had trouble to break that level of resistance, which is a weekly resistance, as well as the trend dragon trend line. And it has refused that level twice already, 3 times. And but you can still see that the currency is sort of building up, though, creating higher lows, uh, and maybe he's trying to build up to break that level. So if actually it's hard to tell what will happen to the euro if Greece stays in the eurozone. Of course, it would be probably a good news for the euro. I mean, it'll just go back to where it was before. Uh, But if Greece exit the euro, I think that we can expect the currency to go down, I would imagine. Not sure, because well, the bank will lose a lot of money. So hard to tell what will happen there, but we'll see. In any case, right now seems to be having a bit of a build up to break that level. So the weekly chart is pretty clear as far as where could be the opportunities. Been ranging this week, of course. Go back to the daily. Daily is pretty undecisive. Um, all of this week has been ranging between those two levels here, which basically was the 100% Fibonacci to 50% Fibonacci from that big move up we talked about last week. And right now is hugging uh, the lower side. It looks like also the currency could be sort of creating either a flag or a triangle. Both of them would be a continuation pattern, meaning that potentially the euro could lose further value if it breaks out of those patterns. So there are two levels which I feel will be interesting to look at opportunities. On the buy side, the break of this resistance here, 1.1451, that would be a good opportunity to look at at a buy. And on the sell side, I mean, of course, the break of this line here would be a good one, but I feel that if we compare to the look at the weekly chart, that blue zone here, the break under the 1.08 would probably give us a chance to resume the downtrend. Of course, there will be some level of support, especially the low here, 1.04662. In any case, for for this week, um, I feel that we should be looking at this level at 1.1135 and see what happens, and also that line here. See if this line can be broken. This line can be broken. Then, if you want to front the market, you could probably looking at short opportunities. On the upside, it's a lot easier because definitively a break of this line here, 1.1451 would be a good indication that the euro is getting strength back from the dollar. So those two zones, I think, to be very conservative, that's the one zone I would be looking at. If you want to be a little bit more aggressive, either play the range in those zones here, or wait for a break of this level here or this level here. Maybe the better to wait for the break of the trend line right here. Okay, so that's to give you some levels. I would say the break under the 110 figure, under the 110 figure would probably be a good level to look out for short opportunities, knowing that you still are in a zone of consolidation in this case, and that would be very volatile. So keep your stop loss tight and take your profit early. Now, when we look at the British pound is a lot more decisive, lot easier to see. On the weekly chart, it sort of show us a inverted head and shoulder. Those are the shoulder. This is the head, and this is the neckline, which hasn't been broken. It did get broke, but retraced from it, and retracing from last week has been retracing from that line. So that level here. At 158.73 is quite strong, and it's a strong weekly level. Plus, you have the neckline right at that level as well. So a break of that level would be quite significant, and of course, I would probably consider a buy on that blue zone here. As far as the sell. On the weekly, I would probably hold off on that to see what's going on. I think that the British pound is set to gain strength, or is trying to set itself to gain strength based on the chart configuration. That could also be, as I say many times, British pound and euro sort of follow suit. It could also be an idea that the euro will actually break up as well. If we go on the daily, We have about the same signal. We can see there is a building up here, here, or this zone here and here, where the market did find some support at that level, 1.5674. Did find resistance before as well at that level, so it really sort of defined the entry a lot better. The trend dragon line is here 1.55. So on the short side, not very lot of places to go short unless you go under the either when it breaks down the trend dragon line or breaks down that pivot level here, or that level here, which is quite strong. Then of course we could see some short opportunity from here to here. But right now indication seems to show a move up of the British pound with a level to look at 1.5929. So I'll probably look at the break of 1.60 figure before I would enter, because 1.60 figure is a psychological level. I think that if he actually breaks that level, it will confirm that move up and potentially that head and shoulder. The potential for the head and shoulder is about 1100 pip. So if it breaks up, it could potentially go up quite a bit. Of course, not a straight shot, but there will be a lot of opportunities to enter based on that configuration. If it happens, as to remind you, a head and shoulder has not happened until it is broken, till the neckline is broken. So right now it is not a head and shoulder, it's just a potential. As far as the Japanese yen is in the period of consolidation, but actually is not going down very fast. So the trend dragon trend line, as far as the trend dragon resistance or support lines, are actually holding. So this level are pretty strong at 122.45. So of course any sales will have to wait until that level is broken. And of course the upside is very much well defined. The break of this resistance at 1.2443 on the daily chart would be good. It was the previous one too, so it's quite strong. Of course, if that breaks, you could expect the currency to go to that level at 125.85, though it would not be on a straight line either, because there's quite a lot of consolidation here that happened, and so it could be a little bit volatile to say the least. But if you put your stop loss under the trend dragon support line, quite a big stop loss, but it should pretty much protect you against those volatile move. Of course, if you want to take it earlier on the hourly charts, you would have to please be careful that level here, and of course the support level here. And then after that, I think that you could look at some opportunities to trade in the short term or intraday. And that's it for today. I hope if you have any questions, please let me know. Shoot me an email, or you can comment on YouTube.